Good morning, friends. Welcome back to the channel. So, I hope you're doing great and absolutely fine. So, today I'm sharing the most asked topic, how to get an internship. So, many freshers ask me this question like, ma'am, how do we get an internship? And how do we go about the process, because it's very difficult for freshers to get an internship these days, considering the number of students pass out every year. It's very difficult for like any student to bag an internship. So it depends upon the type of internship you're looking for, whether it's a paid internship or an unpaid internship, what goal you're keeping in mind. If the goal is just to get a learning experience and not worry about the money or the stipend you get, so you can go for an unpaid internship. And if you want to earn something, considering your financial conditions, you can go for a paid internship. Now, the most important question here is how to get an internship. What are the sources and the process to get it? So, starting with, we will go how to get. What are the sources? The most important source these days to get an internship is through direct contact. But the most you can say the biggest mistake any student does while approaching someone for an internship is you do not send a proper message. You just send like, if you are contacting a recruiter through LinkedIn. So I have seen 90% of students make this mistake. They just send hi, hello, hi ma'am, hello ma'am, and they are waiting for the recruiter to respond. Now, considering the fact that if the recruiter is having n number of connections, say 10,000, 20,000, 40,000, how can you expect the person to reply or revert to every message? Like you, n number of students are messaging the recruiter and waiting for the reply. So it is not possible for the recruiter to reply to hi, hello messages. So what to do in this case? The first most mistake is that messaging a recruiter directly on LinkedIn. You have to go through the company website, check out the openings, whether the company is really having an opening for an internship, rather than directly jumping off to the recruiter's profile and asking for internship. It is not good, because you need to do some research and study about what sort of internship you're looking for. So starting with, decide what domain you want to work in, study the market, what are the roles which are emerging these days, and what skills you need for these roles. So work on the skills first, rather than just jumping directly onto the intern. Also, while you are asking for help on any social media platform to any say a company owner or a recruiter, these people are online because they are creating content. So try to engage with their content and show interest that you are willing to develop some connection with them. That will help you in developing a good impression on the person. This might seem like a bit difficult, like engaging with the content on a regular basis, but in the long run it will definitely work. How this will work? The creator will keep you in mind when you are constantly engaging with the content. The second most source of finding an internship is Internshala. So this is a platform wherein you can get a number of internships, and you can search the domain by applying the filters and selecting the location. So it has a number of categories, like whether you want paid internships or unpaid internship, and you can just apply considering the company you want to work with, the domain. So I'll give a live example which I have experienced in the past week. There was this candidate who got my contact number through one of the um, maybe some employee, and he contacted me in a very good way. He just gave me a call and asked whether there was an opening. He had checked the requirement on a company website and asked for help. So I thought there was an opening for that profile which he is looking for, and so I asked for his resume on email. So he just shared the email with a very personalized message which said that it would be great if he gets an opportunity to work over here and he is keenly interested. The mail was well written, which had a good impact on me while reading it, and I also understood that the candidate is really interested in doing this job. So I considered him for the interview process, right from the test and the technical rounds. And he was good enough and he cleared and cracked the interview. He got the job and he has joined. So the process you follow when you are directly contacting the recruiter should be that you are really interested in the job and not just wasting the recruiter's time, because like you, there are thousand many people who are looking for jobs, and I think the right candidate should get it, considering his capability and ability to prove himself should be there. So this was an example wherein I experienced, and he was greatly thankful to me for considering him and giving him this opportunity. Versus one more example wherein people just apply randomly mass mail to many recruiters without personalized message. So that is not a good way to reach out for a job, because that shows that you are very lazy and not interested. One more way to get an internship is cold emailing. This is like underestimated method, but it works if it is done in the right possible way. Here in this case, while you're writing an email, the problem is not that you are writing an email, but it should be not the wrong email. It should be in the right manner. So writing an email is a skill which every fresher must learn. I know, like being fresher, you are not aware of how an email, a professional email, should be written. So you can just learn this skill, and in the long run, it will help you in your professional career. So emailing is a skill which every professional must learn. How to write a good email, basically that is what I am seeing. So the subject line of the email should be such that it should stand apart from the crowd. So like you, n number of candidates are applying for that internship or job, and that your subject line should be such that it should stand apart and it should be highlighted, and the person who is reading the email should experience a good impact that yes, you are interested, keenly interested in this role. So how do you differentiate yourself from the crowd is the main key over here in finding an internship or a job. So if you are knowing the person, you can use hi, hello. If you want to show respect, you can write a dear Mr. or dear Miss, and start writing the email and conclude it on a positive note, not in a way that you are just asking for the job, but showing concern with the role and the company as a whole. So you're not just speaking with the recruiter, you are speaking with a representative, and the concerned person is depicting the organization. So do a proper research and then write an email, so that will help you in getting an internship. One more way of getting a job or an internship online these days is most of the founders of the companies are present online, maybe on Twitter, LinkedIn, and being present online means some content is shared through their pages, and you can engage with them, like whatever company you are looking for. you can just get in touch with the founder, engage on his content, and develop a connect with him in such a way that he remembers you, and then you can jump on sorry, to ask for an internship or a job. So this is a strategy which will take time, but if you are dedicated and consistent and hardworking and ready to spare that time in getting after the founder, you can go through this. So these are the ways of finding an internship online. The process is difficult and not so easy, but like it works like this only, considering the job market and how much crowded it is with the freshers. You have to work hard to stand apart from the crowd and make a place for yourself. And when you bag an internship, work towards it wholeheartedly, gain knowledge and use that knowledge in your job. And if possible, they might give you a job offer based on your internship performance. So in my current organization also, we had hired a number of interns last year, and those who performed great, exceptionally well, we have given them offers and consider them as a full-time employees. So yeah, hard work pays off in the long run. You have to work towards it. Nothing is easy, and you have to go through that phase. It's very difficult, but you have to go through that phase. And once you get through it, you feel like satisfied and happy that okay, you have done your part, and you have to keep going like this. And yes, help people around if you can in your own possible way. So guys, this was a small gist about how you can get internships in this current scenarios, and you can work towards it. So this was it from my side. If you want me to discuss more about it, do let me know. For now, we will get back to work, and yes, I'll see you in some time. If I have some more things to share, I will share, but for now, it's wrap. So your degree is not just about learning, it's about the virtues and the characters you build. So dear freshers, endeavor this within yourself and try to work on it, and good luck. All the best wishes from my end. I hope you liked the topic and you got answers for some of your questions through this video. And if you like it, do subscribe to the channel, and thank you so much for supporting. Your support gives me the motivation to share more knowledge and thoughts with you all. It I feel happy that number of people are liking the videos. So I'll keep going like this and keep sharing my thoughts with you all. Till then, bye bye, take care, and stay happy, stay positive, keep smiling. Bye bye. So I'll just share a joke with you all. In my third year of engineering, I was doing an internship that was a unpaid one, and I had got it through reference. So the thing is, I didn't like that work, and I was absolutely disinterested in going every day at that place for the internship, and I just ran away from that internship without informing the manager. So that was one mistake which I have done. Like I was a student then, and yes, I didn't have much knowledge about how, if you are not interested, what to do and all. And I was like very scared that what will the manager think, why isn't she completing the tasks. So yes, this was very funny story of mine when I was in college. So here's a lesson for you all. Don't enter into an internship in the role which you are not interested. Take up only that role which you think you will do, and complete it, because that develops an impact, um, you as a person, like how you consider work and how serious you are about achieving things in life. So yeah, it's also about the your image and your reputation. So at that time I was a kid, not kid, student. So that was a mistake which I did, and yeah, I have learned a good lesson from it, and I have never done or repeated that mistake in life. So be loyal with whatever work you are doing, and be committed. So this was a funny story, and I hope you take the learning from it.